Hi everyone, welcome back, and today we're doing a seasonal video on how to get through Christmas through using some coaching tools. Now, Christmas tends to be quite hard. It can be beautiful. I'm no judgment here, but I think that we all have a different situation at Christmas or holiday time than we do when we're in normal life. We're often with a lot of different family members, and we're in maybe a smaller space because everyone's come to one house. This is all COVID allowing. So it can be quite useful to think about how might I get through this in the best way possible. And for me, there are 3 coaching tools which are super useful for this. The first one is really simple, that it is okay to step away and reflect. And you might want to combine breathing exercises or whatever with reflecting. It's okay for you to not be in the family mixer 24 hours and for you to go to your room or wherever you can go for a walk with a dog, whatever, and just take a moment to sort of register how you are. So taking a moment to reflect, to check in with yourself, can be a really great way of getting through and dealing with family pressure you might find. And one way you might do this, if it's really difficult to actually leave the house where, it's too rainy and you don't have your own space, is also by doing sort of a mini meditation or a breathing exercise. And this is something that I use a lot for when I'm either nervous or I'm finding myself getting a little bit angry or whatever, is just to breathe in for 3, hold for 3, and breathe out for 3. And just do that a few times. You don't even have to do it, obviously. I'm not saying that you should be sitting in the corner going, because that is trying to call attention to yourself. So don't do that. Just quietly make a little bit of space for yourself. It's okay to have a little bit of space, and it will help you. And it will help you to reflect on some of the things that are coming up. What is annoying you? What is it about that discussion that was really getting your goat? Reflect on that. You can use this as a learning exercise. The next thing I think is really useful is powerful questions. Now, powerful questions you'll hear about in coaching, but it basically is open questions. The type of questions which do not have a yes or no answer. Usually they start with how, what, when, who, avoiding why. Why can be the type of question that asks people to justify what they're doing. So we don't want to push people towards a justification. It's just about showing some curiosity. So you might have a boring cousin who you found really hard to connect with for many, many years. And you might think, well, maybe if I ask her these questions about what she does, I'll be able to have some kind of conversation. And you probably will be surprised just by showing some interest and being able to leave it open for that person to tell you what they're doing or how they're feeling or whatever, can start conversations that are a lot more interesting than you probably thought they would be. And also let them try it out on you. You can see how nice it is when someone asks you an open question, and it's not about presenting yourself or trying to be better than that person. It's just about accepting their curiosity and having a conversation from there. The last thing that I think is useful, and I use this especially when going to visit family members who I know it's going to be a difficult trip or a difficult situation, is to think about what my ultimate goal is. What's my ultimate goal here? And this is where you ask yourself, why, and you're going deeper and deeper and deeper. So this is asking the why, but you're asking it to yourself. You're going deeper as to what is behind this. Normally you'll find that your motivation is related to having a happy family and making sure everybody feels content or whatever. And if you can identify that motivation and remember it throughout the holidays, I promise you, you will have a lot better Christmas than if you forget about it and you sort of get stuck in a day-to-day. So it's really thinking about what's the motivation behind what I'm doing here, behind everything, behind playing this boring board game, behind watching this macho film I don't want to watch, behind whatever it is. What is it? My motivation is to have that family connection. And how can I do that? Well, one of the things that I can do is join in. And this is me joining in to a point, and then I can go ahead and reflect and step away. And I can also have some conversations with a random family member using powerful questions. So those are my 3 coaching tips to help you get through Christmas. Bye for now.